Good morning, everybody. So today I'm going to show you how to attach the handle to this Ultimate Vibe machine. So this is the Ultimate Vibe. It's got the BC Vibrant Health logo on it, and it's the Ultimate Vibe machine. All right, and it has the option of attaching a handle, a balance handle, so that you have something to hold on to, right? Okay, this is how you do it. Ideally, now I'm sitting a little bit off the floor. Having it on the floor is good. And by the way, folks, if you are having trouble with this, you can take your two parts, your machine and your handle in the boxes they came to you, and just take them to Ace Hardware or some other place and that does like a handyman service, and they'll put it together for you. You don't have to do this yourself because it is a little bit of a process. It's not that hard. All right, so first thing you're going to do is take your machine apart. You're going to take it's really super easy. These are the feet at the bottom of the machine, right? And you just unscrew them. They just, hear that squeakiness? That's the rubber on rubber. But you just unscrew these, and there's 4 of them. We got long screws so that it stays together nice and sturdy when you're using the whole thing. All right, so we take this piece. That's what we're going to need. We're going to take this piece, this is the top of the machine, and we're going to put it aside over here for now. There's the motor, by the way. And put that over there. Okay, now you got your base. And notice I got this plastic housing on this side, right? I'm going to take the bottom of the handle. The handle's going to come to you in two pieces. And this is the upper piece, obviously, and this is the bottom piece. And I'm going to put this piece, rest it on the plastic housing here. All right. You know what, actually, this is different than in the oops. A little different than is in there's a sheet that's going to come with this, telling you how to do it, and it says to attach this piece to the base, but it's a little bit easier if you attach the 2 parts of the handle first. So to do that, you take the handle and you're going to slide it on to the base part of the handle. You're going to have to push the pieces together a little bit, and like that. I'm pulling in to get it lined up, and then it slides right on, and I'm going to jiggle it a little bit till the holes for the screws line up, okay? Now I got all the holes lined up. Now, next, you're gonna find the 4 small bolts and the washers that go with it, and the nut, okay? There's gonna be 4. We got small bolts with their washers, and we got large bolts. The large bolts are gonna be for attaching the whole handle to the machine. The small ones are for attaching the top part of the handle to the small. All right, I already sorted mine out, so I know where everything is. You're going to have to do that. All right, what we got here is a small bolt with a curvy small washer. It's curvy because it's going to fit around the curve of this handle. And you're going to want 1 curvy washer on either side of the handle. Oops. All right. Now I got it lined up so I can put the screw right through with its curvy washer to hold it nice and snug. And then I put another curvy washer on this side and this handy dandy little thing, which is called a lock washer. And it's got like a little break in the washer. It'll keep things tight, even though we're using vibration, which tends to make everything come apart. But we've designed this so it will stay nice and tight and strong for you for a long, long, long time. All right, so I'm screwing the nut on the end of the small bolt here. Notice also I'm got the flat side of the nut going towards the handle. All right, next, we're sending you in your packet of hardware. There's a small Allen wrench and a small cute little wrench, fixed wrench. So the Allen wrench, put the short end in here in the hole on this end, and you fit the fixed wrench around the nut there, and then you start tightening things up, right? Okay, with your Allen wrench, like so. There we go. Now, I'm not going to tighten it up fully because you want to have some play when you go to make sure you can get all the rest of your bolts and nuts through. Don't forget, get all your washers in the right position. That one goes in. And here goes another one. All right. Okay. And now we're going to go to the other side and get our screws in and the nut on there. And finally I'll do one more. And you notice I'm not tightening them up yet. It's always a good idea when you got a bunch of things that need to line up so that you have lots of wiggle room. All right. Here's our last one. Then I'm going to tighten them up, and I'm going to show you actually, if you happen to have like a more professional wrench and Allen wrench set, I'm going to start using those because it's quicker and easier. But you don't need these to do it. You could do it with the pieces we sent you, but where you got to sit there and watch me do this, might as well do it quickly, right? Okay. All right, so now you got your handle all put together, right? And I've got something here to rest the handle on because that's going to make things easier for you. If you can, it could be a chair. It could be the seat of a chair because you'll see what I mean. All right, now I'm going to put this handle. And remember I said this is the base and you want the feet of the handle facing the same way the feet of the base were, which was this side. It's the opposite side of this black plastic housing, which is easy because remember because we're resting the handle on the housing. And let me show you, there's 4 holes here and they're going to line up with the 4 holes, can you see that, on the handle, 4 holes along here. You're not going to line up with these holes up here, and at the bottom are for the feet. So if you rest this right on the housing, it's going to be very close to exactly where you want it. Now, okay, next we got big nut bolts and a nut and big washers. The little washers will not fit on the big bolt, so you'll be able to know which are which. All right, so again, we're going to want 1 washer on either side of what we're trying to screw together. And I'm going to put it through the first hole on the handle. It's right here. Can you see that? Okay. Now it's really easy. Now that I put it through, I can find the hole. I can line it up with the hole on the base, and it slides right in there. And on the other side, I put my big washer right there. You can't see that, but it's going on the side, in the other end of the bolt. And then a lock washer, another lock washer, and the large nut is going to screw on there, like so. Okay, and I'm leaving it loose. Going to do the next one. Okay, 1 washer on either side. I go through the hole on the handle first, and then you'll probably find if you lift this up just the tiniest bit, it'll fit through the hole on the plate easier. And got my washer, my lock washer, and my nut. And screw that on. Good. There's 4 of these. And, whoops. Okay. It's kind of nice doing this on a carpet because if you drop something, it doesn't go very far. Lock washer and nut. And 1 more. Here it is. Okay. This is going to end up being very secure. We really worked hard to make sure this is not going to come apart on you. Very strong. All right, here we go. And now you want to tighten everything up. That's absolutely critical. Got to do that. Now you need a larger Allen wrench and a larger fixed wrench. And these will work. So you put your fixed wrench down here and your Allen wrench in the screw end and tighten it up, right? Just screw it on in. It's easy to put the short side of the Allen wrench in, so then you have leverage of holding on to the long end of the Allen wrench, and tighten it all up. I can go ahead and tighten tight now because we don't need to leave room for wiggle room. We already got everything attached. All right. There we go, nice and tight. All right, watch this. Last thing we're doing, hopefully we get this all worked out properly. I'm going to take this top of the machine, slide it under here, and it's going to fit right into place. The motor here fits into this black plastic housing, like that, right? And the feet, these are the legs between the top of the board and the bottom of the bottom board. And now what we're going to need to do is line it all up so that the feet go through the holes on the baseboard and into the legs. What I'm going to do that is put it through the bottom. Now I can see it right here, and it's easy to line it up. I'm going to put this one in here too for now. But so notice I've got the handle resting over here. So this whole thing is stable. I'm not even touching it, right? That makes it real easy. You got two hands, you got your knees if you need them, and I'm going to use, I'm going to push, maybe I don't want that one in yet. I'm going to push this over just a little bit because then things are going to line up properly. Got that out. I can see the hole here, and I'm going to tip it this way just a little bit till that fits together. And then I'm going to start screwing this in, turning the foot, and it's grabbing onto the leg and holding that. All right, I'm not going to make it super tight. Same thing again. I want to be able to wiggle around. And now I put this through, and I can see it's fitting in at the right place. Maybe, oh, okay, I had to push a little bit with this knee to get that. It clicked a little bit, which helped me know it was right in the right place. There we go. Now when you can screw this in and it's actually going in, you know you've lined it up properly. Okay, so I got two mostly on or partly on. Now you want to screw all of them in nice and tight. And you're going to be able to tell when they're tight because it's going to start squeaking. Rubber on rubber. Hear that? Okay, that's good. One more. Where's the squeak? There we go. Squeak, squeak. Another one. Okay, here we go. Watch this. And there you are. You've got your Ultimate Vibe machine with a nice sturdy handle. And you are ready to roll. Notice a couple things I want to point out. I do not have the power cord attached to my machine when I was doing all this. Please unattach it. If you've already put your machine together and you had the power cord in there, unattach it before you're moving things around because that's a little bit of a delicate area and you don't want that attached. So I can't turn it on for you because I don't want to go through all of that. But you just attach the power cord and go ahead. And there's a video about how to attach the power cord. Okay. Thank you, and enjoy your machine, your vibrations.